I want to talk about something I've been moving through lately. Not because it's over, and not because I have it all figured out, but because there's been a shift. And sometimes naming a shift is part of integrating it. This isn't a story about villains or heroes. It's about patterns and what happens when you finally see them clearly. Over the past while, I went through something that slowly dismantled my sense of safety. Not all at once, not dramatically, but in small moments, misunderstandings, boundary crossings, things done quietly that didn't feel right. What made it so destabilizing wasn't one event, it was repetition. My body knew before my mind did. Anxiety, exhaustion, a constant feeling of bracing. That's usually the psyche saying, something here isn't safe for you anymore. And the hardest part wasn't the pain, it was realizing that the people involved couldn't or wouldn't see it. There was a moment recently where I didn't feel angry. I didn't feel reactive. I actually smiled. Because I saw the pattern again, so clearly, that there was nothing left to argue with. That's when it hit me. This isn't confusion anymore. This is clarity. Carl Jung talked about individuation, becoming whole by integrating what we see instead of denying it. And part of that process is accepting when something no longer belongs to us. Not every relationship needs closure. Not every dynamic needs confrontation. Sometimes the psyche just says, I'm done participating in this. What surprised me most was the lack of anger. I didn't feel the need to punish, expose, or explain. I just let go. There's a difference between resentment and detachment. Resentment still ties you to the pattern. Detachment is freedom. Once I stopped attaching to other people's choices, my nervous system settled. I started sleeping better. I felt stronger in my body. I found myself surrounded by people who felt safe, without effort. That's when I realized peace doesn't come from being understood by everyone. It comes from understanding yourself. If you're watching this and you keep replaying a moment in your head, if you feel like you're crazy for noticing patterns, you're not. Your awareness isn't the problem. The environment might be. Clarity doesn't always feel empowering at first. Sometimes it feels quiet. Sometimes it feels lonely. But it's the beginning of alignment. I'm still integrating. I'm still choosing myself. And that feels like enough for now. This is Jung and the Restless. Thanks for sitting with me.